Good evening and welcome back to the Double Double E, and tonight we are back with some more madness, and I'm joined with Doug the Dog 6, who will be my co-commentator tonight. So I will get this one fired up, and we have an exciting triple threat match to get us started tonight. No worries, dude. There. Yes, our co-commentator is just adjusting his monitors. Should be with us very shortly. Just bear with me just one moment. Right, we should now be back live here on the WWE, and we have my co-commentator Doug the Dog 6 with me. Should be live now. Monitor should be set up. Are we there? Are we live, Doug? Can you hear? Do you read? Right, okay. So, are we live here?
Yes.
That's excellent. Right, we'll get into tonight's action. Sorry about the short delay there, but now we have tonight's madness ready to go. And yes, the current Cruiserweight champion, Ricky Orlando, is making his way down the ramp right now. Our first entrant in this triple threat match tonight.
At 205 pounds, the WCW Cruiserweight Champion, Ricky
You gotta give the advantage to this kid right here. Unlike his opponents tonight, this man's earned a championship here on Madness.
Yeah, since reclaiming his title belt from Dizdolinsky a few weeks ago, he has competed very well in non-title matches. But it may be a little while until the title is on the line once again.
From Brazil, weighing in at 203 pounds,
Oscar Santosa looking a bit flamboyant here tonight.
Definitely, he always is, and he hails from Brazil, so it's what you expect. He has a lot of flair to the WWE universe.
Is this how Brazilians are?
I suppose you could say it's a Brazilian samba that he performs on a regular basis.
Yeah, I guess I've never seen one before in real life, Nikki. Quite the specimen.
Well, you can imagine, can't you? And our final entrant in this triple threat encounter, Sammy Smalley making his way very rapidly down that ramp.
63 pounds, the Ninja.
And Santos are just chilling there in the turnbuckle. But now real action is here as we are off in this triple threat encounter.
Looks like Santos is going to sit back and let his opponents do the work to each other.
Yes.
Oh, no, wait a second. Takes out the champion.
Yes, I was going to say that it would be a smart move to let the two others work each other down and then pick up the scraps.
You saw just a moment ago, though. You saw just a moment ago that Santosa and Smalley were working together against the champion. I don't know about you, Nikki, but I believe that's a smart move. He is clearly the biggest threat in this match. And since they have the option of working together, I say that is a smart idea to utilize that ability.
Of course, Ricky Orlando has had good momentum since winning back the title bout. He was on a losing streak until given that title opportunity, which he took with both hands, as you can see now. And in non-title match, when you're a champion, yes, the pressure is always on to always prove that you are worthy of maintaining that title belt. Oh, and that manoeuvre there, that kick by Oscar Santosa, completely knocking Sammy Smalley out of the ring.
Yes, that was an impressive super kick from Santosa. And now taking the fight to the champion Orlando, but only gets the one count there as he went for the pinfall. Look at Smalley, he has him on the top rope, and there's the DDT.
He'll go further now with the champion.
Oh!
And he goes up for the cover.
From Smalley. Smart call from the referee there. Orlando is clearly had hold of the ropes there. And the referee going to have to call that a rope break.
And no, Ricky Orlando managed to get out of the finishing manoeuvre clutch there. Sammy Smalley. Oh, but the arm strike there. Come on, Santosa now. He's going for the cover. Ricky Orlando will break this up. Oh, and Santosa slam. And now, with Sammy Smalley down, maybe now he can go for the cover on the champion.
And he's going to do exactly that, but will he get the 3?
Oh, and he's done it already! That's one of the quickest triple threat matches I've ever encountered on the WWE. I mean, it's just barely just started, hasn't it?
Here is your winner.
Yes, very impressive win here from Santosa. And to make things even better, he just pinned the champion. So you gotta wonder if perhaps there's a title opportunity in his future.
I do believe that it could be on the cards at the next pay-per-view. Potentially, that will eventually happen. But now we must move on to our next match tonight, which are between these two, which are fierce rivals, and they go head-to-head in a ladder encounter. And yes, we have another current champion, the undisputed champion, Chris Bolt, will be going up against the Big Kid, a long-standing rival who will definitely want to also move up those ranks and challenge him once again at pay-per-view for another opportunity at that title. But tonight they go head-to-head in a ladder match. And
I gotta say, I've been looking forward to this one. I've been looking forward to this one all night. We have the champion in action, taking on, well, quite the contender in the Big Kid.
It's always been explosive between these two. Will they even make it down the ramp in one piece, I wonder? You never know. Things can explode and get out of hand at any moment when these two walk down that ramp. We'll see very shortly. Oh wait, I think something will actually happen here. Chris Bolt is already inside, and the Big Kid is coming in.
There's the Big Kid.
Oh, what a sneak attack!
Oh, dang.
Chris Bolt didn't even see that come in.
Big Kid gonna let him get back to his feet. I don't know about the strategy. That was not a bad move to try and take him out early. It now goes to the middle rope.
I did expect that things would not go as smoothly as you expect between these two because of the fierce rivalry.
Remember, there are no disqualifications in this matchup. So honestly, the referee didn't even have to wait until Bolt got back up to his feet and was ready to go. This match could have just started right then and there.
Oh, and straight away, Bolt's action. Chris Bolt straight in there. Completely flattening the Big Kid, but for how long, you wonder, will he be able to keep him down for?
Well, he's going to keep him down for quite a while as long as he's pressing his knee into his head.
Yes, it's one way Chris Bolt loves to show off to the crowd while pinning his opponent down. Now look at that. The Lufez press by the Big Kid there. Could be turning the tables firmly in his favour.
He's got Bolt up against the ropes, and the clothesline takes him out of the ring.
Not only that, but completely flaps. He is just draped around that ladder with the impact there. I'm surprised his leg didn't break from being stuck inside that ladder, but he's back on his feet, Chris Bolt. Oh, the head slam.
Bounces him. He bounces him head first up against that ring apron. And Nikki, in case anyone watching this at home does not know, that ring apron is the hardest part of the ring.
Yes, it absolutely is. And is the Big Kid going to fancy his chances and climb the ladder? This is the first attempt we have to get hold of that briefcase.
Hey, what's Bolt doing there?
The Bolt's
is just standing
on.
there.
Okay, this is not what we expect. I believe there is some agenda. Maybe he wants him to bring down that briefcase. Maybe there is a reason why. I've never seen anything like it. It goes against, you know, the competitive nature of the WWE. I'm starting to think, what is going on? Is he being paid to do this?
You gotta wonder if maybe they've formed some sort of secret alliance. I don't know. We got all day.
I don't know, but
like
the Big Kid has done it, and I don't know what's going on there. I'm completely just clueless as to what is going on here. You do not see this often on the WWE.
It looks like we have all day to figure out exactly what was going on. Because it took him so long to unhook that thing.
Yes, it wasn't the very steady of hands, was it? But there you go,
No,
the Big
it's not.
Kid.
It reminds me of good old Jack Swagger trying to get the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yeah. Very unsteady with that one, but we will now move on. I can't believe how quickly we're getting through our match cards tonight. But next up we have Tornado
It's already
Tag.
two matches down.
Here
Who
we go.
have fighting here, Nikki?
So the gloves are off for this one with Tornado Tag. 2 in the ring for both tag teams at the same time, and it is the Turbo Squad versus the Low Flying Birds. And yes, I'll do a full introduction of these four as they come down the ramp. But yes, they are official tag teams here on Madness and have been competing for quite some time now. But this should be a great one to enjoy. Always enjoy Tornado Tag because you never know what's going to happen when you have 2 versus 2.
Well, hopefully it's better than the previous match that we just witnessed.
I mean, it was a farce. That was an absolute shocker. I'd never seen a match like that before. Absolutely disgraceful on the WWE. Do not like to see that. There was like some conspiracy going on between those two. But we're not going to question it now because we have even better. I mean, for a big rivalry like that, disappointment for perhaps what most people back at home would have been looking forward to the most. But I assure you, the other matches will not. You know, they will not fail to disappoint because we've got such a good lineup. We've got our enticing main event as well to come later on. But this next one, Tornado Tag, is definitely the one I'm most looking forward to tonight out of the lot. So come on, let's see some great action. And yes, you'll see a lot of Tornado DDTs because these are high flyers.
You know, I think my theory, as far as the previous match goes, is Chris Bolt did not want to take very much damage from the ladders in that match, and therefore was more than happy to just let that victory go.
Yeah, he was happy to sit it out.
To preserve his own health.
They may face up again in a few weeks at No Mercy, and that would be interesting should they go head-to-head there. It could be a defining moment in the battle between the two over that title belt currently in the hands of Chris Bolt. But now we'll go into our Tornado Tag encounter. So these two are Dizzy Dolinsky and Tommy Turbo making up the Turbo Squads, who arrive here early without event, but there is no real rivalry between their tag team partners, just the fact that they are one of the only 2 real tag teams we have on this brand.
You know, I know the struggle, Mickey.
Yes, the struggle to get more tag teams on your brand when you have loads on the other brand. But moving on, we now have, oh gosh, the music has not started yet. But here we have, it's the Low Flying Birds on their way now.
Combined weight of 373 pounds, Peter Peck and the Torpedo.
So Peter, Pecker and Blitzkrieg make up the Low Flying Birds. And yes, they are quite a pair.
Yeah, I can see that their energy totally matches each other.
As you see, Peter Pecker styles himself, he looks a bit like a woodpecker with an odd bill cap on his head. And then you've got Blitzkrieg, who is a German torpedo in the black and white attire and the luchador mask, because I don't know why he wears that. It's quite an interesting combination.
Well, there's nothing wrong with a European wearing a lucha mask. I mean, let's not forget that El Ligero, an Englishman, wears a mask to the ring himself.
Of course, yes. And it looks like Tommy Turbo going for Peter Pecker and Dizzy Dolinsky going for Blitzkrieg. Oh, and look at that suplex.
But the referee is down, I noticed.
Yes, that was you. As pointed out, who's who in Tornado Tag. Things can get really crazy and you don't know what's going on as you're trying to focus your attention on 2 things, maybe even 3 things happening at once. in the ring. And yes, as you just observed, the referee straight down there, as he cannot keep out the way of everything that's going on. I think it's impossible for any referee to avoid getting hit at some point in these type of encounters. And yes, the crowd for some reason do not like what is going on. I don't know who is to blame.
We're probably in Lafayette, let's be real.
Yeah. But let's be clear that Dizzy Dolinsky is a heel. He has been feuding in recent weeks with Ricky Orlando. It seemed that their feud had come to an end, but there had been a sneak attack on Ricky Orlando not so long ago, which made everyone wonder, is they still feuding over the Cruiserweight Championship? I thought he'd give up on that pursuit and focus his attentions to tag team action.
Hello there, Red Wolf 20,001.
Welcome, Red Wolf, and yes, if you just joined us, we are tonight on Mad Nerves in the WWE Universe, where we have this tornado tag. Oh, and it's going to make, looks like Dizzy Dolinsky is really going to town here on Blitzkrieg, and he's going for a cover already.
He's going for the pin.
And Peace Pecker, they're breaking up. Oh,
is it Pete Pecker or Peace Pecker?
it's Peter Pecker. Yeah, Peter.
Peter Pecker.
Yeah.
Alright, my bad.
No worries. But,
is he trying to pick some peppers or something?
well, let's just say that he may get his finishing manoeuvre, the pecking order, up very shortly, and you don't want to be on the receiving end of that because you may have a lot of holes in you afterwards. Let's just say, hey, he's got it! The pecking order has been served up on Tommy Turbo. He is first in line to witness that.
I'm just saying that man needs a headbutt as a finisher.
Yes, but
if he does not have one, he needs a headbutt as a finisher. As he has the head scissors applied.
But it's not going to work on this occasion.
But now Blitzkrieg in, sort of swapping out for Peter Pecker at this moment, taking on Davinsky here.
Yes, Dizzy Dolinsky. Oh, he used his secondary manoeuvre there. And he's gone for the cover from it, and I think it could be it. Yes, it is curtains, and I did not expect it to be that quick. What is going on tonight? Every match is literally a one-trick pony of sorts, with everything just completely, the first trick out the bag seemed to work the magic, and every match is over within 5 minutes. Not even that. I don't know what's going on tonight.
No, it'd be like that sometimes, Nicky.
Yeah, one of the quickest progressions, and we also have action on our other channel for Wreckage tonight, so I don't complain about how quick this is going. But there you go, the Turbo Squad have done the business tonight. Tornado tag, and let's see what we have up next.
Well, this kind of reminds me of
yes, we have one of our signature matches, Falls Count Anywhere, one of our signature matches here on Madness tonight, as Johnny Jaguar go head-to-head against Charlie Hawk. This will be interesting because they've been going out for quite a while. Have buried the hatchet after a long-standing rivalry, but tonight just facing each other, just as you expect in exhibition encounter. But things may get a little bit fiery, you never know. But Falls Count Anywhere, always like these ones. You know it's going to be plenty of action. Could see that full count outside the ring because you know it's got to happen when it's Falls Count Anywhere. Don't you agree, Doug?
Yes, you're definitely right about that. The decision can be reached at anywhere in this arena. You can see these two fighting on the stage and perhaps have a submission victory over there. Does not matter, does not have to be inside the ring, but it could still be inside the ring. One other notable aspect about this type of match is that they can use weapons as much as they want. Referee can only count pinfalls or submissions in this match type.
Of course, and yes, thank you, Doug, for explaining the full rules. I'll be honest with you, we very rarely see weapons as much as we do on our sister show Wreckage, where we're literally seeing those weapons pulled out left, right and centre. But I reckon it may be a tame encounter, but hopefully after tonight's action being very subdued, this one might spring into life for us. Let's see.
Yes, we'll have to hope for that. Now, I actually had a show recently, SCW.
Oh yeah.
Two had to come out, and it really pissed me off. 2 of my 4 matches.
But here we go. Johnny Jaguar makes his way down the ramp.
From San Diego, California,
accompanied by some
And he looks like he
players.
means business here tonight.
Yes, he always looks like he means business because he is a pure animal. And yes, will he apply the natural selection against his opponent tonight, I wonder?
And Red Wolf, if you enjoy what you're seeing here, be sure to follow Nicky Python on Mixer,
Yes, thank you for your support
so
tonight.
that you can stay up to date with all of your wreckage and madness. There you go, Nicky, I got you.
That's great. Thank you for the support, Red Wolf. And we now have, and thanks for your support tonight as co-commentator. Now we have Charlie Hawk making his way down the ramp.
Weighing in at 233 pounds.
Charlie Hawk, a rather stoic figure.
And yes, I believe he's the only superstar in the whole of WWE on both brands that actually has two colours, you know, multiple colours in his hair. Yes, he likes a good hairdo, let's put it that way.
Well, as long as he doesn't end up breaking.
Yes, but he does have a lot of substance as well. It's not just about his looks, but yes, he is a high flyer, he's got some good moves, and I'm sure he'll put on a good show here tonight against Johnny Jaguar. But also can be a bit, chills a bit too much at times, needs to show a bit more aggression. Oh, and Johnny Jaguar pushing him into that far turnbuckle.
Charlie Hawk, during his entrance and even in the ring, staring down Johnny Jaguar, didn't really look like he was taking his opponent very seriously. I believe that is a grave mistake that he can make.
Absolutely, and he
Jaguar
does seem very
is a
phased
dangerous
there.
opponent. You do not want to.
And this could be the third time.
Look at this for the third time.
Tonight has
Jaguar
been
has overpowered.
absolutely bizarre. I've never seen anything like this before on Madness. It is pure madness. But I'm starting to think tonight is mad for all the wrong reasons. And the headlock there.
Jaguar overpowering.
But
wait a minute. There's the crossbody.
The crossbody,
The
yes.
Jaguar overpowered Hawk. Overpowered him 3 times and then finally wrestled him to the mat.
But he's very good. He
So
just hit
that's
those
what he did.
crossbodies without warning. That is one thing that Charlie Hawk always does right. If only he used that more to his advantage, he would go a much further, go a long way in the WWE. I think he needs to really use those abilities more often and take more advantage of the talents that he does have.
Oh, it's like a
that ability
DDT.
there.
Remember, this is false count where these two do not have to fight inside the ring. I wouldn't be too surprised if this actually spilled out to the outside pretty soon.
I do believe, Doug, that will happen at some point. It's just a matter of time when it will happen. Providing the match does not end with a sneaky manoeuvre within the next minute or so, then we should see action outside of the ring. It's on the cards. Or at least it should be.
Yeah, I suppose. Oh, wait a second. He's got a.
But wait, what have we got here?
He's got the rings of Saturn locked in, I believe. I could be wrong about this maneuver.
Yes, I've not actually double-checked his submission manoeuvres as of late, but I do believe that the Rings of Saturn is something of Charlie Hawk's intrigue. I mean, he looks at the skies a lot, so, you know, as you can tell. Oh, he may be your stargazer here in the WWE, so it probably is the Rings of Saturn. Oh, and the arm lock now, what will he do? Johnny Jaguar getting out of it. Oh, I thought he was going to connect
I just
there.
double-checked, and that was, in fact, the ring of Saturn. I needed to know because of how often I see it.
And now Charlie Hawk, what is his intentions here? from the turnbuckle here, from the top rope. He's going for it. The chop misses. And now the
able
kick
to sidestep misses that big root though, but is now on the attack. Once again, I may have misspoke there as Jaguar connects that Impaler DDT on the outside. But he's not done there. Setting him up. Oh, what a maneuver. Follows up with that
really
punch.
laying into him there. And I think there'll be more to come, potentially. Yes, it is going to be the natural selection has arrived.
Wait, on the outside, on that.
Charlie Hawk.
On the floor.
Very well here, as you just seen there. Just completely rattled him there, head first. And I think,
underneath
that
that
was close.
padding. Underneath that padding is pure concrete.
Yes.
And the padding offers so little protection against it. So it's simply amazing that Hawk was even able to kick out there. And there's the face buster. But now trying to get back into it. Wait a second, what's he... Oh, flatline.
And now the back of Johnny Jaguar as he's flatlined there. And a 2 count, and it's very, very close, edging ever closer between these two. They've both had... and now Charlie Hawk was got in mind here. I think he wants to make Johnny Jaguar drift away. And look at that, his back once again on the concrete. Could this be it? No, Johnny Jaguar's still fighting on.
Gets that shoulder up.
Now, 2 blows to Johnny Jaguar's back, and he is still going strong. He's kicked out twice. This is quite incredible what we're witnessing, don't you think, Doug?
Yes, this is a very impressive match, impressive showing from both these superstars, delivering a flurry of chops, and now has him back inside the ring. Wait a second, Hawk going to the top rope. Wait,
and the elbow connects.
Drop right to the spine.
Look at that. Hawk connects quite comfortably.
Double leg takedown from Jaguar, however, getting back in control. There's that spinning soul kick. Went for another kick to the gut, but this time Hawk with the counter, and he's looking for the sharpshooter.
Yes, the sharpshooter as well. And he is rocking him up and down, but I think he's going to break loose of this one. And the vicious chop there.
Getting sent into that turnbuckle after
and
that reversal.
Instincts from Johnny Jaguar. I'm surprised he didn't go for the back rake there after what we've just witnessed. Once again, drift away, second time in this match. Surely this is it now. Charlie Oak could pull off a shock victory. And close once again. Time now. Johnny Jaguar. But he may be able to finish the job. He has more time. But wait, I think Johnny Jaguar is going to turn the tables now in his favour. A cover, and this could be it. No, still only 2 counts.
No, power's out.
How many times have they powered out between them tonight? It's just been incredible.
Match has been back and forth from the get-go as Jaguar looks to set him up once again.
The natural selection. And he's busted him open from that. And now the cover.
Yes,
this has got
definitely
to
cut.
be.
You got to think at this point, time to throw in the towel, perhaps.
It is indeed.
And that's exactly what he does.
The defining moment.
Here's your winner, The Natural.
I'll have to return in just a moment, Nikki.
That's absolutely fine. We have a main event, but we'll hold for just a moment. So our main event tonight will be once again Falls Count Anywhere as Ace Adam goes up against Untamed Tiger. And yes, this is a great one. We will be looking forward to our main event tonight. Will the Tiger lay for the smackdown on Ace Adam, or will Ace Adam pull off a shock of the night? We'll find out very shortly.
have returned, and it looks like we have another animal competing here tonight.
Yes,
Ace
indeed
Adams
we do.
versus Untamed Tiger.
And the thing that impressed me the most, the fact was it falls count anywhere tonight. Yes, a flagship of madness. We love these type of matchups, and they always bring so much excitement. And here we go. We are now off with our main event. Ace Adam now makes his way down the ring, to the ring from the ramp. And
weighing in at 396 pounds.
Well, I gotta say, I like this man's strategy. Alright, like he wants his pants to sag, but he doesn't want to fall enough, so he wears suspenders to keep him up. This is a very smart man. Do not count Ace Adams out.
Very much indeed, yes. He's not what you expect. He is an interesting package within the WWE. There's no doubt about that. Do not take him lightly.
And he may have a bowl cut, but he is definitely an intelligent man. But tonight we have the battle of brain versus brawn.
And his opponent, from New Mexico, weighing in at 425 pounds, Tiger.
And yep, the edge is very short there, but Untamed Tiger now here to face Ace Adam tonight. And yes, look at his very threatening stature and pose here. He really rattles and gets his crowd, but he is a firm fan favourite, let's not forget that. And a lot of our packed out crowd tonight will be rooted for Untamed Tiger. Ace Adam, despite being very smart, is actually a heel, so will not get the best reception from this crowd, but be interested to see how this match will pan out. Our main event tonight, here we go.
Somebody better call the WWF, because Ace Adams is about to make the Tigers go a little bit closer to extinction here tonight.
Potentially, I think that is definitely on the cards, potentially, but Untamed Tiger does have a very good record when he does, on the few occasions he does actually perform in the main event. Sometimes he's opened our shows, and then other times he has been the headliner. But being a headliner does not guarantee a result on the night.
We saw just a moment ago that Tiger was attempting to attempting to Tiger suplex Ace Adams, but just the skill on his part to be able to get out of that maneuver.
Of course,
and is now in full control here over the Tiger.
Of course, the Tiger needs to pull out some of his other Tiger maneuvers. I think he may perform a release Tiger bomb on him tonight to really wrestle.
There's the Tiger stomps being applied.
It seems like it, yes.
And Tiger gut wrench.
Yes, the deadlift. You see the pure size of this beast. He can lift you up in a seated position with ease. Yes.
Wait a second, he's got the arm. He's got the arm and he's got the leg here. We're going to see a tap out already.
The limbs of Ace Adam. Don't forget Ace Adam. Oh, look at that.
Oh my God, the strength.
Don't forget as well, you know, it must be noted that Ace Adam is also a super heavyweight, despite being completely overshadowed by Untamed Tiger.
Hey, where the fuck is his weight?
Well, they're both super heavyweights, both in excess of, 300 pounds, perhaps over 350.
But I mean, like, where are those 300 pounds, though? I don't see him anywhere on Ace Adams.
Oh, I believe they are somewhere.
Oh! Incredible maneuver.
And now it's going to be deadlift once again. Look at the force of that as he comes down hard on the apron.
Did you notice how hit every single rope on the way down?
Yes, it was very, very devastating that manoeuvre there from. Oh,
Wait a
and
second.
now, wait, what's going to happen here?
Tiger.
Wait, I suspect something's going to happen here. Oh! I'm absolutely gobsmacked. The ring did not break from the weight of these two coming down like that. I was convinced we have a very strong, sturdy ring. So, and it's going to be the claw slam. Oh, look at that. He is really putting Ace Adam down now. What a turnaround it's been for Untamed Tiger. But will it be enough? No, it's only a 2 count. And now, what will be his next? Oh, look at this. Oh, it's up down. The spine buster there. And now, 2 count once again.
But he kicks out still.
He may need to get up the release Tiger Bomb, perhaps. He's tried everything. Tried to lay for smackdown with the spine buster. Tried the claw slam. It's not seemed to be nothing seems to be working tonight again. Oh, it's going to be. Oh, look at that, the sweetness.
Oh, sleeper slam.
And now, Ace Adam. Oh, and that was close once again. 2 count. So far, this has been quite the main event as it stands.
That it has been Mickey.
Oh,
He's on the top rope, went for the elbow drop.
And that wasn't the smartest moves you'd expect from Ace Adam. The timing there.
And
Untamed
now
Tiger
going to be brought to the outside. Oh, and he's going for the
anywhere. Our first fall we have outside the ring, but it won't be a fall because it's only a 2
feel
count.
like he did that just to go for the pin outside the ring.
I believe that was his tactics. The Untamed Tiger can also be very smart himself. After all, when you're from the jungle,
he only threw him over the top rope just to go for the pin outside the ring.
Survivor of the fittest. Oh, look at that. Russian leg sweep there, and now Ace Adam will counter.
There's the arm drag from Adam. Wait a second. Oh! Unique offense here, trying to take down the bigger and stronger Untamed Tiger.
But wait, Ace Adam, he's getting his crowd riled up because what has he got? Oh, look at this. I think a comeback.
There's the clothesline.
Numerous clotheslines here, and then the drop kick. Oh, and he tosses him from his hip. The hip toss there, and now the cover.
Hip toss, excuse me.
Because yes, I like to.
But he only gets 2.
Every so often.
What was that?
I like to throw in the puns every so often, so it's not always clear what manoeuvre I'm referring to. But
no, that
denied.
was a hip toss in there.
Yes. Oh,
and also denied.
Oh, wait!
Oh, what a clothesline!
To the force of that clothesline, I've never seen anything like it before. Sensational! This is the best action I've ever seen, possibly in a long time on Madness. After all this, what we've seen tonight. Oh, but now a forceful. Oh, wait! Untamed Tiger over the top, over the shoulder there, and now is it going to be? Oh, look at that spinebuster there.
He's going to go for the pin, trying to put him away. But only a 1.
What reflex is there? So quick to kick out. Wait.
Went for a clothesline. Uranagi.
That takedown there, though. Oh, Untamed Tiger. I've never seen him this fired up.
And sent back to the outside. Looks like we're going to continue this match on the outside of the ring here.
I've never seen something like that. This is just bizarre. What is Ace Adam's tactics here? But it seems to be working. Oh, and the hip toss, but this time the leg or ankle or whatever of Untamed Tiger seemed to come down with force on the steel steps.
Wait, he's not done though. He's got him on one knee now. Bounce his head off that ring apron. Mind you, that is the hardest part of the ring.
Of Ace Adam, yes, as you stated earlier, I agree that this is one of the most brutal manoeuvres that you, when using the ringside as a weapon, that you can inflict on your opponent.
Say it enough though.
Oh, and now Untamed Tiger with a brutal kick there. I'm sure Ace Adam would feel that tomorrow, the bruising from that kick. Oh,
there's the double leg takedown. You saw Tiger was attempting to club him for a moment, but as soon as he lost his vertical base, his entire offensive just went right down to the ground with him.
I think Untamed Tiger is weathering the storm here. He seems to be struggling, but at the same time, he doesn't seem to be that phase. He's happy to allow Ace Adam, but now he is breaking out. The Tiger's breaking out of the clutch of Ace Adam. Look at that.
There he is.
And now.
Oh my God, sends him right into that turnbuckle.
Yes, with that fierce toss there. And now, he could be setting up for something here perhaps. Oh, a bulldog. The force of that there.
And a big boot to follow it up. And I think it's academic from here. I'm not sure if Ace Adam stands much of a chance in this match left. It might just be a matter of time.
I believe it could be
Untamed Tiger puts him away.
He completely got out of line mid-air, and once again the hip toss. Yes, he likes to fire from his hip on many occasions. And now, wait, this could be it. He is pulling his lever very firmly.
He is pulling his leg back.
Yes.
Is this going to be enough? Oh!
The lever pull can be quite a painful stretch of the leg. But now, wait, what have we got here? Wait, he's in the release, Tiger Bomb! Oh, look at that! He's completely flattened him with the Tiger Bomb. And now, this could be it. Oh, how did he survive?
My God, he's still kicked out.
Untamed Tiger has done everything. That was surely his ultimate manoeuvre there, was the Tiger Bomb. How did it fail?
Yes, that was his ace in the hole, but it still isn't enough. Like I said, Ace Adam is going to reduce the world's tiger population by the end of this match.
Quite potentially, but we're still in the midst of this match. I believe we have quite a bit to go. Pulled out in these two. Quite has done the damage to finish either of these opponents off. And now Ace Adam may have an opportunity here if he plays his cards right. Once again, it's about the fourth time tonight.
Again, that's gotta be the fourth or fifth time he's hit that.
And once again, he's going to pull the leg of Untamed Tiger. The agony on his face. I thought he was going to tap
his
there.
His leg is not meant to bend like that.
I thought he was tapping there. He was tapping his own leg, possibly to relieve some of the pain, discomfort that would have been shooting through his calf there. And now,
well, in my opinion, I feel like the referee, if he was in better position, would have counted that as a tap out.
Oh wait, look at this! Oh, look at that slam there! He is completely laying the smack down here on Ace Adam. But will he be successful? Will the Tiger go on to breed further population in the jungle? That is madness. But once again, denied with a 2 count.
Kicks out at 2.
Oh wait, once again.
Wait a second. Spine buster.
Spine buster. It's got to be now.
It has got to be over. I don't see him kicking out of this.
And it finally is. But what a journey it's been across the jungle for Untamed Tiger to reach the final meal of his destination.
My God, that match was incredible.
And yes, how is Untamed Tiger still not the undisputed champion? I do believe that maybe in weeks to come, once that Chris Bolt and the Big Kid have resolved their differences, Untamed Tiger will become the #1 contender to go after that title belt, because his performances in recent weeks have been nothing short of stellar. And yes, we've seen one tonight. And I hope you enjoyed us all. Tonight we've been Nicky Python and Doug the Dog 6. It's been a great show, and we'll see you next time.